Hey guys, Adler from FM1021. Hopefully you were having just as weird of a Monday as I am. Just waiting here for Oliver Tree. It is happening at 1 o'clock. Thought it was earlier. Now it's now. If you haven't checked it out, the new album Ugly is Beautiful came out Friday, and it's free. It was free. There's actually also two different kind of versions, which we'll talk about when Oliver joins us. He also recently recently broke a Guinness Book of World Records for riding the tallest push scooter. If you haven't seen that video, what else have you been watching? It's the greatest thing in the world. He did get a little banged up when he did it, but look it up. It is there as of May 19th. He is the world record holder for tallest push scooter, which is very exciting. He was also kidnapped for a brief time, if you followed that timeline and story. A lot of dramatic events in the last 2 months for Oliver Tree, including the new album which we've been playing on FM1021 for quite a while. First we were playing Hurt, and now it's Let Me Down. Playing them both right now. Just waiting on him. Hopefully everybody is good on this Monday. Cool. Awesome. He's I appreciate Oliver's time. He's going to be in some pain, by the way, from this crash that he had with his giant scooter. I'm going to get the numbers right here. It's a 13-foot high, 10-foot long push scooter, if you are familiar. We're not talking about a motor, just a straight up push scooter. None of the bird scooters or anything that's whipping around. No. It's legit. And I myself am a scooter enthusiast as of this summer. With quarantine and all this shit going on, bought our son a scooter. I got myself one. Life-changing. Believe me. Excuse me if there might be a little noise out. 10 minutes ago I found out they're turning off our water to do some work. So that's weird. So I'm looking outside. Won't affect anything. Not even water I'm drinking. We're good. How are you guys out there? Have you got the new album from Oliver Tree? Please tell me yes. Oh, there we go. See here. Oliver Tree!
Johnny Baba, what's poppin'?
What's going on, fella? How are you?
Okay, man. I'll be honest with you, I've definitely been better, but I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there. I had a pretty bad crash. I don't know if you saw. I rode the world's biggest scooter a half mile on Friday. Did you get a chance?
Yeah. I saw the whole thing. Your last 2 months, you've been kidnapped. You released a new album on last Friday, and you have the Guinness Book of World Records for tallest scooter. Let me get the numbers right. It was 13 feet, 7.9 inches tall, 10 feet, 3.6 inches long. Is that right?
Approximately, we'll say 15 feet tall and approximately 11 feet long. But, you know, the truth is this scooter is not just the world's biggest scooter. It's the world's biggest scooter by tenfold. And nobody's done anything like this. This is something that took me most of my life to get the funding and get the investors and to be able to get the right people behind it. Because to do something on this scale, it takes a lot of funding. And I had to find private investors. And I do want to thank my corporate sponsors, Meditech Industries. They help pay for all this stuff. I am contractually obligated to thank them. But I do want to say without them, none of this would have been possible. So thank you, Meditech.
What were you riding before? Just regular? What are you riding in the videos that you usually have? What's your source of
I
scooter?
ride a really just classic, basic Red Razor scooter, the one that everybody got for Christmas in 2001, including myself. But, you know, I ride electric scooters, mopeds, GoPeds. I have a whole slew of different vehicles. I have a one-wheel skateboard, a whole slew of longboards. Not a lot of people know this, but I do downhill longboarding, rollerblading, anything in the action sports realm. motorcycling, jet skiing. I have a Skidoo. I have a water jetpack from the Cash Machine video, and that took me a while to get. To ride one of those things takes about 20 minutes. Anyone could learn how to do it. I'm sure you could learn how to do it pretty easy. But the fact is, to do the body varials and the maneuvers I learned, that took 6 months. I spent 6 months in San Diego training with the world's best. And this guy learned how to, he literally taught me how to walk on water. I don't know if you saw the video, but you can see it.
I have. That's what I was going to ask. It's like, so who's not only just the motor vehicles, but your videos are some of my favorite goddamn things in the world. I wait for them when they come out. They are amazing.
Thank you.
I guess large size of things. The 4-foot vape pen that you have. Who makes this stuff for you?
I make these myself. If you look at the scooter, yeah, I have a background in engineering. On the scooter, I designed the actual blueprints. I worked with a team of 27 engineers to help bring it to life. But I actually am involved every step of the way with the builds on these things. For the scooter, I actually designed the fucking blueprints. And not a lot of people know this, but I was involved all the way through the end. I personally painted the wheels red on the scooter. So I have hands-on. It's not funny.
I paused it and I checked the welding on it. All the shit on it is
it's
impeccable.
My father taught me how to weld when I was 6 years old. I have a background in welding. I did TIG welding when I was 8. I got really into welding. I used to weld all kinds of shit.
Welder?
Arc welding, not till I was about 15 or 16. And at that point, I never looked back.
It's incredible. What are you riding right now? What's this? This is a medical scooter, of course, because you broke some bones, right?
Yeah, this is the JV6000. This is something that I'm borrowing from a buddy up north. And it doesn't look like much. I did get the custom antlers, though. I don't know if you can see them. But
sweet.
yeah, I had to taxidermy put these things on. But, it doesn't look like much, but this thing goes highway speeds.
Hauls ass immediately. That's good. When are you going to be able to get back on the scooter now? I think everybody's wondering that.
Well, I have this scooter in the meantime, so I'm not really feeling like I need to race back into anything. The doctor says I'll be able to get cast off in probably 6 to 8 weeks, depending on how the healing process goes and if I do not disrupt the healing process, because I've been known to re-break the same fractures, and I've broken my arms over a dozen times. I've broken bones. So I've broken femur, humerus, radius. I've broken my wrists like half a dozen times each.
Jesus. Switch back over to the music. Early last Friday, you released Ugly is Beautiful. I downloaded the, let's call it the first version that you had, which I think I have it playing.
Okay. So you're one of those guys that didn't buy the record.
No, I did buy it.
You just wanted the free download or something?
I wanted it. I just enjoyed that one so much. And then later on, it's hard to find. It's hard to find a physical copy. Did go to the record store here in Milwaukee, and they're waiting on it.
Hey, that's the label. You can take that up with the label.
I understand, man.
They clearly didn't.
But no, I've heard the album all the way through. We've been playing Hurt on FM 102.1 for a while. We've been playing Let Me Down now.
Wait one second. Did you know that the label didn't even put the fucking records in the stores? This guy's telling me they didn't have them in Milwaukee. Hey, what store was that?
Rushmore Records in Milwaukee. Make sure they get sent some.
Make sure they have some fucking records, man. Hey, we're going to get you taken care of. I'm going to have them send some over.
Beautiful. And I'll buy them once they get there. I will buy it once they get there. I'm loyal with buying albums. I want it on vinyl. It's solid. Oh, shit. You got some blood going on there. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I had.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. It's been a fucking hell of a week, man. I had a fucked up week, and I was in the hospital Saturday.
I understand.
I was supposed to celebrate the release of the record, and I ended up spending the night in the hospital, and I had to wake up to do some shitty-ass podcast the next day. So, the whole experience has been, testing and trying, to say the least.
I think I saw that podcast episode, and they started bitching about you before you even got there, which is pretty goddamn rude.
Can you imagine showing up after coming from the fucking hospital, and this guy is talking shit on his podcast that he's invited you as a guest, and he's literally just making a mockery of my fucking life? Like, this is the kind of shit artists deal with. This is why I'm quitting the music industry. This is why this will be my last record ever. I'm done with these fucking bozo people who think they're critics, but they've done nothing with their lives, man, and they just talk shit. And literally, they have nothing to show for. I had this guy, Anthony Fantano, trying to tell me how to write my music. This guy's never written a fucking song in his life. Only music he's made is joke music. Someone explain it to me. It sounds like music made by someone who doesn't know how to make music, so they have to make a parody of it. And I'm getting so fucking sick of this shit, man. I'm out. This is my last fucking promotional run. I don't want to see any more of these fucking jokers.
It's hard that this is the last one, but do you have anything left over?
It's not hard at all, man. It's very simple. I am fucking done. It's easy finishing. Showing up, doing all this shit, that's the hard part. Me hanging out, making real art and not promoting it 90% of the time, that's what my life needs to be. And right now, it's not that. I promote. When do I get to make some fucking music? This album was made fucking 5 years ago, dude. This shit is so old. I'm so over it. I'm ready for the next shit.
So you have everything you had is in this album. There's nothing left over. There's nothing sitting on the floor.
Here's the thing, bro. I've made thousands of songs. I've literally made 20 fucking albums. But the thing is, when you make more and more music, it gets better and better. And how are you going to go backwards? You might have a couple special gems in there, but the actual production value and the vocal style that I've been developing, it's worse than the older shit. So to release it would be a disservice. But what I will say is, Atlantic is fucking slime balls. Who knows? They'll probably repackage all my old shit and release it after I quit. That's probably my best guess. I'm done making new music, but I would be surprised if they didn't try to fucking put together some fucking compilation of all my old shit and try to release it. You know, that's probably what's going to happen because they own the project. I have none of this rights. So it's like, they'll do what they want, but ultimately this is the best record I will release. Everything will be downhill from here.
You cut off music completely. What avenue do you go down?
I'm just done with the music industry. I will still probably make music. I don't know if I'll release it. I definitely won't promote it. But what I will say is, I'm going into the film industry. I've been writing screenplays over the quarantine. I'm trying to be focused in on it. My life as a director and my life as a writer in film. I'm not trying to be sitting around being a major label puppet, walking around promoting for a fucking label that pays me nothing. I'm literally broke. This shit is fucking joke. There's no touring. There's nothing in it. I don't do this for money, but you'd think they'd take care of me. And the truth is, I am so fucking fed up with this industry. I'm so jaded by my experiences that I will never go through another promotional campaign. I will never put out another record on a major label. And I will never wear this stupid fucking suit again. I am so sick of this shit.
Well, I'm glad you're doing it today, Oliver. I'm glad you're giving me this time right now. This is the important time, the final time, if this is going to be your last. Whether it be your last week or month or year of doing music, I'm glad you shared it with us, my man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And I appreciate your support and everything you're doing for me, man. Thank you so much. It means the world. Without you, without people like you, this project wouldn't exist. So I appreciate you tremendously.
Well, I'm glad, man. Best of luck with Ugly is Beautiful. The last album we'll hear from Oliver Tree. The best of luck healing up quick, man. Get your bones back together. Fuse them. So
I'm working on it,
see you rolling again, brother.
I'm drinking a lot of milk. I'm trying to get my dairy supplements in, so I'm working on it.
Heal quick, my man. Thank you for the time, brother.
Of course. Have a great day.
All right, Oliver. Take care, man.
Peace.